What's going on there, YouTube? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the DC Comics Unlimited Wonder Woman from the New 52 look. As you can see, she comes in her newer style DC Comics Unlimited blister card packaging with some really nice artwork on the side. It says Wonder Woman on the bottom. DC Comics Unlimited, obviously, as you can see, very nice depiction of Wonder Woman. Also on the back, the same picture as the front, just a little bit more. Here is her read-up, if you'd like to read it. Pause and read if you want. Here are her stats. And in this wave came included Injustice Batman and New 52 Superman. So definitely check those out. Preferably the Superman. That Superman's really nice looking. But let me get her out of package without any further ado, and I will be right back. And I'm back with New 52 Wonder Woman here. As you can see, she's really nicely sculpted. I really like this figure. I really like this. One of the prettier faces that we've gotten from Mattel. Let me get her arms out of the way here. Definitely one of the prettier faces that we've gotten from Mattel. She doesn't have a googly eye or lazy eye or whatever you'd like to call it. Or she's not disproportioned. I really like the hair sculpt. Looks really nice. I think my biggest gripe with this figure is probably the little tail she's got going on there, or the turd dripping from her butt. But I'll probably end up taking that off since it's going to be kind of useless anyway. You could probably just pull it right off. So I'm probably just going to take that off and paint over it, just so it's never there. Probably never going to use the sword in her sheath anyway, but if you'd like to know how it works, there you go. That's how it works. And sorry, as I'm making racket over here. But that's basically how it's supposed to go. It looks fine like that, but when you turn it around, it looks really awkward with this tail kind of like she's got some sort of weird tail. But I think that's pretty much my only gripe with this. There's a couple specks on her leg right here that you really gotta, there you go, just a couple specks, nothing too crazy. I really like this figure though. It just seems that Mattel can always get Wonder Woman right. They never really mess her up. But yeah, she definitely looks great, definitely accurate to the New 52 look of her. And yeah, don't really have much of a complaint. All of her lines for the New 52 sculpt are it's all sculpted in there, or for the New 52 costume is sculpted, excuse me, including on her bottom short shorts, or whatever you call those, her booty shorts. Her gauntlets are, or her wristbands are sculpted in. Unfortunately, her armband is not sculpted in. It is painted. This is just sculpted. It would have been nice if they would have just given us maybe a cloth lasso. Even if it was just connected like it is here, it still would have been nice to have a little cloth one instead of plastic, but still looks pretty good. Looks the part of the lasso of truth. The boots are sculpted into the leg. They look very nice. So let's get to articulation. I'll do some size comparisons. Her head does move. You kind of have to force it a little bit because of the sculpting of the back of the hair. So it does move a little bit side to side. Really gonna have to try and maneuver it to the way you want. Kind of have to hold it in place. Like, she still will look to the side, but just got to move it around. Her arms do go up pretty far. go down. Can do a full 360. She has a bicep swivel, a single bend at the elbow, and a wrist rotation. She has a diaphragm joint instead of an ab crunch, which actually works pretty well. I don't really mind it. Her legs do go out. They go forward a little bit. Don't want to force it too much with these lady figures. It doesn't really go back that much. It has an upper thigh swivel, single bend at the knee, and a ankle hinge going back and forth. So pretty much basic DC Universe Classics, DC Unlimited articulation there. As you can see, she does hold her sword in both hands very well. Her sword's a little warped out of package, but nothing you can't fix. And she holds it in her other arm very nicely. So there you go. Let me pause real quick. I'll go get the original Wonder Woman and do a little size comparison. And we're back, and as you can see, the original Wonder Woman from the DC Universe Classics wave, which is actually one of my top 10 favorite figures that we've gotten from Mattel, is much taller than her counterpart, the New 52 look, which is, you know, it's because of the ab crunch. Obviously, the upper torso is a little different, but everything. And there's sculpting around her, and there's no sculpting around her. Well, there is sculpting around the belt, but this belt is a separate piece on its own. So it makes her a little bit taller, but other than that, the boots are pretty much the same. I'm going to assume the paint is obviously different, as you can tell, definitely on this. So still, there are similarities to the two, but she's definitely taller than her, much taller. She's kind of dwarfing her, so it looks like Wonder Woman and her daughter Wonder Girl, but not really, because it's the new version. So let me get Wonder Woman out of the original Wonder Woman out of here, and as you can see, both look really great. I tend to like the DC Universe Classics face sculpt just a little bit more, not by much. I really like both face sculpts, don't get me wrong, but yeah, this is definitely a very beautiful face sculpt. I would have liked it if her arms could have been a little bit larger, but other than that, I think she's a really great figure. I'm going to give her a 9 out of 10, and definitely double thumbs, 9 out of 10. Suggest going to get her. She's really great. She goes for weird prices, I've noticed. Like, I actually got her really cheap from Amazon, and I also pre-ordered her from Big Bad Toy Store, so I have two. But yeah, she goes for really weird prices. Sometimes I've seen her go for $35. Other times I've seen her go for, you know, $15. It's really awkward. So it's really like kind of like a shoot in the dark of what you're getting yourself into with this figure if you're looking to buy her. But I definitely suggest buying her. I don't want to go on too long. I've already gone on too long. Definitely pick her up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Yeah, this is basically going to conclude my DC Comics Unlimited New 52 Wonder Woman. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys on the flip side.